Welcome to the seventh and final section of this course. In this section, we'll discuss lung field abnormalities on a CXR, and in the first lecture, we'll start with the first step in assessing lung fields, which is assessing of lung volumes if they are increased or decreased. So first, let's start with this case in which the lung volumes are reduced. Why we're saying they are reduced? Well, we've run through this in checking technical quality lecture. So let's count the posterior ribs here. There are only 7 full posterior ribs seen above the diaphragm, where there should be normally 8 to 10. When you see this, it's better to describe it as reduced lung volumes, not poor inspiratory effort, as it can be due to restrictive lung disease. Or the diaphragm is elevated due to subpulmonic effusion, as we've seen in a previous lecture. Now, on the opposite side, here's a case in which we can count more than 10 posterior ribs on a PA film, so-called hyperinflation. Now, for hyperinflation, there are many observable features on the chest X-ray beside number of posterior countable ribs, which include flattened hemidiaphragmatic contours, which is considered one of the most sensitive indicators of hyperinflation, and it's best seen on a lateral film as you can see here. Actually, this can be measured by drawing a line connecting the sternophrenic angle and the posterior costophrenic angle. This arch height should be greater than or equal to 2.5 cm, and it's considered clearly pathological when measures less than 1.5 cm. Now, another way is by measuring the retrosternal space, by drawing a horizontal line from a point located 3 cm below the junction between the meningium and the sternal body, on the posterior face of the sternum, and then measure the distance between this line and the ascending aorta. In cases of increased retrosternal space, this distance is equal or greater than 2.5 cm. Finally, diseases that limit expiratory airflow produce lung hyperinflation, and the most characteristic one is chronic obstructive pulmonary disease or COPD. In the next lectures, we'll go through lung field opacities in a very simple and organized way. So are you ready? See you there, guys.